it's something that anyone can do really. It's just an ability to kind of let yourself get in the water, I guess, and begin that idea of connecting with it. Maybe initially feels a little bit out of the norm, but I think once you're in the water and you're kind of just in a space that you enjoy, the bonuses outweigh the challenges, I guess. I don't really call myself a surfer by any stretch, but I kind of just enjoy all the things that are to do with being in the sea and the freedom it gives me. So CP affects me mainly in my legs, essentially. So I find kind of moving around on kind of land, if you like, quite difficult. It can be quite painful, quite wearing, and I think that's partly where my kind of love of water comes from, is because you're in this environment where suddenly you're not weight bearing, and I think that gives me sort of a freedom that I sort of enjoy that I don't always get. You know, the longer I can keep moving and keep active, the less effect, I guess, that CP will have on my sort of day-to-day living. We went to the beach when we were kids with my mum and dad every summer, because that's what you did living in Cornwall. That was the bonus of living somewhere like this, was that you kind of had access to that sort of landscape all the time. Probably about 5 years ago, I was trying to kind of have a bit more of an active sort of life in the water, but obviously struggle getting in and out of wetsuits. I mean, I don't think anyone finds them a party to get in and out of, but for me it was a little bit more of a struggle maybe than for some. So my wife emailed Finisterre and asked for some advice, essentially, just this is a situation, would you better help? So it was a kind of that discussion around the product that Finisterre has already had, and then how that product could be kind of adapted to maximise the enjoyment of being in the water. We went down to meet the guys at Bodyline, and they kind of discussed what they were able to do. For me, it was more about getting a bit more movement in my ankles and my wrists.
Putting a zip on the top there, that's going to be okay to get into there, yeah?
Yeah, that's ideal, yeah.
The zip will be longer.
Yeah, but it's the kind of opening case at that point.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, great, thank you.
On the bridge for what?
Look at that one!
Come here to the wave. The added accessibility that the wave offers compared to kind of a beach environment will just make things a little bit easier. People have said to me things like, I can't be a surfer because I can't do this or I can't do that, my balance isn't good enough, all those sorts of things, and I've just sort of said to them that the most important thing is just being in the water and enjoying it. It's far more broad than just surfing a wave in the perfect style that you see in the magazines. We can all get something out of being in the water, and there's health benefits from being part of that. When I was a kid on a bodyboard, you catch that wave and you just feel the sort of the energy of the wave pushing you in. It's great. You can't really beat it. It's a great feeling.